Oxygen 6's interactions engine is a visual interface for adding JavaScript interactivity to your designs. I'm going to show you how it works. So here I have this design with these images. This is actually a video right here. If we go to the front end, you'll see the video playing. But what I want to do is show an image by default and then show the video playing when you hover over it with your cursor. The interactions engine is a perfect fit for that sort of thing. First, I'm going to open up my structure panel so I can get a good lay of the land as far as how everything is built out. I've already got my image underneath my video element and an SVG icon that we'll see here in a minute. But what I need to do first is hide this video element by default. So I'm going to add a class called video-hidden. And that's going to hide the video for us. The other thing that does is that adds a transition on the element's opacity, and it hides it by setting the opacity to 0. So when it goes away, it'll fade out rather than just disappearing abruptly. On the actual video class itself, I made sure to add an opacity transition as well, so that when it appears, it will fade in. Now that that's set up, all we need to do is trigger the addition and removal of this class based on whether the cursor is inside or outside of the container. So let's find the container where we want to set up the interaction. And then in the properties panel, we'll just open the interactions tab. Now we'll click add interaction. For the trigger, we want mouse enter, but you can see we have click, mouse leave, scroll into view, key up, key down, page loaded, and page scrolled. We'll choose mouse enter for this one. For the target, we want to trigger the action on this element only. So we're looking for the mouse to enter this element. Now we need to add an action. The action is going to be add a class, or actually we need to remove it first, right? When we enter the element, we need to remove the class. And the class is video-hidden. And the target is going to be a specific CSS selector. To find that selector, we just need to select our video element, and it's this one here. So I'll hit rename, copy that class, and then we'll hop back over to our interactions. Open this up, and we'll add a period and paste that class in. Now, for match, we get to set the scope of how this interaction works. We don't want to fire this everywhere because that would cause any element with this class to get the video hidden class removed from it. So instead, we want to do only children of this element. This allows us to scope this interaction to this specific container, which is really helpful if you're going to have multiple interactive elements on the same page. So now if we hover over this, we should see our video appear. We do, but it stays even when we move our mouse. Now that that part is taken care of, we just need to duplicate this whole action and kind of reverse engineer it. We need to set it to mouse leave, and then we need to switch remove class to add class. And now if we save and jump up to the front end, we'll see the results. We see the image by default, but if we hover over the element, we see the video and it's auto playing. As you can see, the interactions engine is incredibly powerful. With just a few triggers and a number of select actions, you can create almost any type of interactive element you can imagine.